Hey guys, we're out here at Bartlett Woods. This is a free day for me. I'm not guiding, so I have my friend Bob with me, and I just want to show you guys how we catch some of these fish. What we're on is we're just on fishing on points, and I'm dragging off the points here. I'm dragging off. Oh, that's heavy. There's a fish right there. All right. Ooh, that's a big one. I want to show you a little bit while Bob gets the fish on there. That's a nice fish. So a lot of people just don't get the idea. Holy mackerel, that is a good one. You can see that stuck in his mouth right there, and you can almost guess what that is. That's a 5150 camo. So there's a lot of different worms that I like to use, and boy, that's just a nice healthy Bartlett bass. I've been catching some bigger fish lately. And there's a lot of little fish I catch too for numbers, on crankbaits and stuff. But let me return this and say goodbye to him. And we'll just let that one go. So I'll start with this worm right here. This is one of my favorites. I have a number of favorites. And like I said, I start with my bobber stopper right here. And then I just have a 3/16 ounce tungsten on there. I like lightweights. They work for me. Sometimes I use a 1/8. Now we're right on the main lake, and you can see probably in the background, I don't know what's behind me, but that back over there is rattlesnakes. So we're just going along point to point. So now these worms float, so I like to leave that bobber stopper about an inch so that weight kind of teeters back and forth. And all I'm doing is I'm just sticking that worm right into the meat. I'm not taking it, putting it through the worm, and then bringing it out and skin hooking it. I did put a little bit of chartreuse on the back. Let me reach down and grab this. You can buy this Bass Pro Shop, Cabela's. This is called that Dip and Glow. Spike it. And I buy the chartreuse, and on the bottom you can see that it's garlic. They love garlic. That's exactly what's made in this 5150. The plastic is one of the secrets why this worm is so good. It's got a high grade plastic to it, and it's pretty durable. I could catch about 5-6 fish on one worm. If you do lose it, it just floats on the surface, and you can just pick it up, tear a little bit off the top of the worm, get a little garlic flavor in your mouth, and put it back on. I could fish this worm down to about 3 inches. This is a 4-inch worm, 4.5 inch worm. Let me reach down and just show you a couple more of my colors that I love. So I'm going to reach down and just show some of these to you. So that was the camel curly tail. This is a camel straight tail. I use this on flick shake or drop shot on the straight tails. I like the curly tails when I do a Texas rig. All right, there's a good one here. This is called the Pop-Up Punisher, and what he does is has more of a lighter color oxblood on the bottom with some purple flake on the top. So that's a really good worm too. Everything I do, guys, is with chartreuse. So let me see if I have any more here that I love. Oh, here's another one of my really good flavors. The good old green pumpkin candy. You can see the flake in there, how pretty that is. And remember, I put chartreuse on every one of these. So I do use this one a lot. In fact, no, that's not it. There's one right here. Here's another type of a candy worm. But that green pumpkin is one of my favorite worms that I like using. I started using this through this one here, this purplish worm, and MMP or something like that. It's what it's called. It's new to me. I'm gonna try it though. I like if they're not biting on the straight tails, I definitely like fishing the curly tails. Like I said, I will wacky worm some of these, and that's the good old camel. But give these a try. Hey, right now these worms are at Phoenix Fishing over there on 16th Street in Camelback, one block south of Camelback. Go over and see Gowdy over there. Mention my name and he'll give you a discount on these worms. He told me everybody that goes in there. My spinnerbaits are over there too. So mention my name and he'll throw you a discount. And these are also at the coffee shop over there at the Tackle on Idaho Road. So he has them, and there's going to be 2 new ones. I don't want to say right now who they are, but there's going to be 2 new stores opening in Phoenix and Apache Junction. So anyway, give these a try and visit old Gowdy over at Phoenix Fishing, and he'd love to see you. He's got a fantastic sporting goods store over there. So check it out. Thanks for watching my videos. You've been watching Fishing with Gary.